All right, as you probably have heard by now, 143 million U.S. consumers were impacted by the Equifax data breach that happened somewhere between mid-May and July of 2017. The company found out about it on July 29th, and we found out about it last week. 143 million people. That is one half of the U.S. people. You are probably infected. If you have any kind of credit, if you use credit, you are probably affected. What are you supposed to do? Well, we are instructed to go to a website, www.equifaxsecurity2017.com. You can see I am here now, the cybersecurity incident and important consumer information. They've been going through and updating. It looks like they're updating every few days when they have some news regarding the incident. You can see that they got a last update as of this recording was September 13th, 2017. A couple of things that are of note. There has been a lot of talk about the terms and conditions of some of their solutions, meaning that you opted out of arbitration, or not arbitration, but out of the opportunity to pursue legal action down the road. They have clarified that that waiver language that was originally in the terms of use for this free credit monitoring and ID protection has been removed, and it does not apply to free products. So that is not a concern anymore. And so I don't really see that there is a whole lot of downside to going through this enrollment. When you go to this website, you will scroll down to the bottom and it'll say potential impact. You'll put your last name and the last 6 digits of your social security number. And if you use credit, it will probably say you may have been. I don't know that it definitively says you have been impacted, but it says you may have been. From what I have heard, that is pretty much what everyone gets, regardless of what you put in. I've even heard of some people putting in arbitrary names and numbers, and they say, yes, you may have been impacted. So I don't know how legitimate that is, but once you do that, it will offer you to enroll in the TrustedID Premier. TrustedID is a identity theft company that Equifax purchased, and you can enroll in their Premier, and I'm going to walk you through that enrollment as I enroll myself. So let's take a look and see what happens when we try to enroll. All right, so I have elected to enroll in the TrustedID that Equifax is offering, and you will put in your last name and the last 6 digits of your social, and you get to this page. This is the first page that you come to. What is the TrustedID providing? It's providing you the opportunity to get your Equifax credit report anytime during your enrollment. You get theft insurance. You get 3 bureau credit reporting. All of this is for a year, and it will break down the things that you are getting with your enrollment. I suspect that they will then, at the end of the 1 year, give you the opportunity to purchase or to maintain, to stay enrolled. But they did promise that they don't ask for your credit card during this process, and there will not be any automatic enrollment. So I'm sure they're going to reach out to you and ask you to continue your subscription, but you do not have to. This is a huge data breach, and it will play out for many years, so well beyond the 1 year that they are currently offering. And they're getting a lot of criticism because the 1 year may seem to be too small, but it is something. It is 1 year, and they've addressed a lot of the criticisms, such as you aren't opting out of the opportunity to take legal action down the road if you were going to participate in a class action suit or something. You will not be opted out of participation in that just because you enrolled in that. That was in their terms of service originally. They removed that language, and they verify that in the frequently asked questions. So here is the first section that you get to, and obviously I'm not going to complete all of this, but I will come back to you and we'll look and see what happens after you move ahead. Okay, so once you complete that form, look over the terms and conditions. You click continue, and this is the screen you get. Thank you, we have successfully received and are processing your information. Next step, you will receive an email with a link to finalize your enrollment and activate your product. Please be patient. Due to high volume of requests, emails may be delayed. If you've not received your email within a few days, please check your spam or junk folders. Thank you again, and we appreciate your patience. So that's it. I have enrolled in the TrustedID Premier, and you can see here what they are offering: 3 bureau credit file monitoring. So you'll know that there are 3 credit reporting bureaus, Equifax, which is the one that has had the breach, Experian, and TransUnion. So it's nice that they're allowing us to monitor all 3 credit files. The Equifax credit report, so you can get a copy of that report. And as I understand it, you can recheck your credit report anytime during this enrollment. Equifax credit report lock allows you to prevent access to your Equifax credit report by third parties with certain exceptions. There is some distinction between what a freeze and a lock are, and I'll talk about that later. Also note that this is only locking the credit report on Equifax, so it does not, unlike here where they're monitoring the all 3 of the credit reporting bureaus, they are only offering to lock the Equifax credit report. And it has the $1 million identity theft insurance to pay for out-of-pocket expenses if you are the victim of identity theft. And it has something they are calling Social Security number scanning, searching for suspicious websites for your Social Security number. Not sure how that works, but that's what comes with the TrustedID Premier. Is it a one solution fix? No, it is not, but it is something that will at least give them some PR that they're trying to fix this, and I don't guess it can hurt. You're not opting out of the terms and conditions. I mean, according to the terms and conditions, you're not opting out of potential legal action down the road. You are getting your 1 year of credit monitoring from Equifax, and it is monitoring all 3 credit files, so it can't hurt. It'd be nice if they just offered this for life, since they are using our sensitive information, but since it is 1 year, we'll take it. We'll take the 1 year that they offer us, and then I suspect that when that year is up, then you will have to either subscribe, which I'm sure has a fee associated with it, or you can let it lapse. We can talk about other ways to protect your credit in other episodes. I just wanted to show you what it looked like when you tried to do the TrustedID Premier, and that is what it looks like. So stay tuned, and we'll be talking about other ways to protect your credit and things that you can do to protect your ID in this digital world. Thanks again. Scott Cole, Cole Financial Planning and Wealth Management. Have a great day.